3.1 special event that deals with Final Fantasy XI. I went ahead and put ourselves right here, right at our very much adventure beginnings. This is for the last set of quests for Final Fantasy XI Vana'diel Rhapsodies quest series. So Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, I think it is. I'll have to look it up again. But this is kind of some fun bittersweet moments and some fun goodness, so that's why I decided to go ahead and stream this evening, because this is a very special event, especially to a few dear, close people to me. So with that, I figure I could go ahead and start running this and see where this adventure happens to take us today. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick sound check on the website, make sure I'm not double sounding. Start running this and see where this adventure happens to take us today. Okay, so it doesn't sound like I'm talking twice. That's much better. So, let's go ahead and start a Journey to Remember, which has this entire set here that would kind of take it from here. It has an entire armor set that we'll put on afterwards and see what it looks like. It's Warrior Maiden from the Far East. Woohoo! So referring to last year's event with Final Fantasy XI, the crossover, when they had Shantoto come over. Should have been my story. Oh, look at that. Costa del Sol, and we got some awesome logos. Alright, let's take a look and see what happens to come up this day. We'll get our Chocobo over there. Chocobro. For my lazy 3 steps. So now we're just chasing someone, which is normal in this game. Our warrior princess. Selbina. Someone's gone through some stuff. Amatsu Kiyori. Getting down to the bottom of this ought to be interesting. Such a serious look on the face, too. Bulwark Hall. That's where we just were. Why must you do this? Oh yeah, because the level of stuff. Level gates. Alright, so let's go ahead and travel. Oh, it's actually here. right. Looks like everybody's down here. Alright, I gotta do something with this. Go ahead and knock these guys out. See how this turns out. Don't let me die. I'm too beautiful to die. Ton of mobs here. Maybe the fishing monsters in Final Fantasy 11. They happen to be sitting around the lake. It would just kill me every time I was sitting around that lake a long time ago trying to knock out. Didn't really do fishing, but it was near. It was in Ronfair. Yay! Back to Costa del Sol. At least I think. I suppose not. Oh, and Limsa Lominsa. Okay. So let's see what we got going here. Then afterwards we'll discuss a couple quick things that I've kind of done, and we'll talk about some changes I've made to the Astro and White Mage. So training in beach is invigorating. Oh, I did find an Opta Shard stone. So let's see if you can remember anything now. It says magic stone will make a difference. That's scary. It's like, fuck. Yeah, look at that. Why so serious look? Jeez. Well, we're gonna go to Hawk Manor. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna be lazy and just teleport there. Let us go for a second. If I would get to the right lift attendant. Go do the old-fashioned method. Final Fantasy XI was always about doing it without teleports and everything else anyway, right? Except it wouldn't take forever on the plane. Like, that would be like the pirate ship that would take forever to get from point A to point B. So let's go ahead and go to Gridania. And of course this skips all the cutscenes and everything, but the pirate battle, that was a fun one to see once. There's some random seafaring creatures on the outside as I'm just down in the hole hiding because I didn't want to get killed. But we never had the pirate encounter when I played. Just still remember that Fate music, that kind of gave you some feels, because I remember playing a long time ago, I didn't know what the H button did, and had the evil rabbits basically out to kill me. So yeah, when I was out playing that game, I literally had all the white rabbits, or the little rabbit would go out there and beat me up. I'd kill one or two of them, and I didn't know how to heal, so I'd either have to run all the way back to Sanardia, or face the consequence of getting killed and de-leveling everything I just went through. Until I was taught by a faithful warrior princess exactly how to play Final Fantasy XI. And from there, I actually ended up doing quite well after being welfared, leveled, and everything else. But creates some of the better moments I can ever remember. Like, I did it the hard way. I actually walked all the way around. I just wish they'd play some of that music here. It'd be kind of interesting to hear that over here. And yes, I did turn off the Choco music because there's no need for it right now. But yeah, I remember just walking through and finally getting proud of myself by the time I finally got to, as I got welfare level, I got to skip some of the stuff and went to Andolin and was able to repay the favor back to that faithful warrior princess and show a thing or two about how that works. I always forget to do that for level 6. Navarro shows up again later. Maybe go to Doma. So let's take it all the way back. Do it the long way. We'll do it in honor of Final Fantasy XI. I won't teleport. I'll go about it the hard way. Well, mounts yes, teleports no. But, you know, you did have a Chocobo license. So I mean, as long as you had enough, you know, crack, I guess it would work. I always call Kakara roots crack, so deal with it. So yeah, we'll have some fun with this, but yeah. Woohoo! Coming back to the White Wolf Gate. At least I like how there's a gatekeeper thing here now too. It's a little more reminiscent. The only thing about that, if I want to be true to Final Fantasy XI, I suppose I could take out all the maps and not know where anything's at, and not use mini maps and stuff, and have to figure it out where to go on my own. Make sure I show up at the right time, and pretty much come in really under-geared stuff because they make it up the difficulty level of this. Get rid of all the hotbars and just do everything by controller command. But I think that's a little too much dedication for this purpose. Alright, let's get back here. I said I'm not pulling my Chocobo to fight because I don't remember the Chocobos fighting in that game very much, or at least as far as I got. The Beast Tribes, though were rather interesting, as that was like instant death if you didn't do everything right. Put your sneak on, put your smell. Just like the new kind of exploration missions seem kind of like reminiscent of that. Well, I guess I did kind of cheat going from Costa del Sol, didn't I? Yeah, well, we'll use teleports as necessary to keep things interesting. I like how the graphics keep like to their tradition in that one. It's like still not like an upgraded version of the graphics. The Sagoli Desert. Yeah, we're not going to run all the way to the Sagoli Desert. You know, it would only take 5 minutes in this game. That'd be like trying to run out to the middle of, what would that be? Albizia. Yeah, I guess the Albizia would be kind of the good equivalent of the new area. But let's just be honest. The Sangoli Desert, that is way out of our way, and we've got other ways to get there. All right. Circuit breaker. So, kind of just running all the way through here still. Reminds me of that desert with the gadflies. Chocobo around for a second. Well, looks like I just have to wait still for this one. But just as such as the game of Final Fantasy XI is, it's not a game of instant gratification, so it's perfectly cool to wait. Okay, so our warrior just walks away. Apparently I love it when the warrior gets there well before we do. Yeah, I was kind of excited when I all of a sudden realized in the music there was the Final Fantasy XI events in here, but I haven't used the other music yet. Maybe because I'm doing it solo. I don't know. Because they have like the multi-party stuff in there, but I doubt the Fate Sept to know if it's a party or not. The only thing that disappoints me is that they didn't advertise it enough, like on the main launcher for Final Fantasy XI or Final Fantasy XIV. Like, it's barely a side mention. It's not like it was last time and time before when they did the crossover events. Come on. That'll be just my equivalent of hitting H and healing. Shouldn't be too long for it to respawn. I'm just shocked I'm the only one out here. So I guess while we're waiting, we can change it up a little bit. We'll talk about the white mage bar I've set up here for a little bit. So a little different than it was before. So I've done is set up a combat routine over here for when I'm fighting. For the most part, most of the skills that we see are going to be all the way ringed around here with the abilities, speed up abilities right here, and the offense turned on and off. Down over here is a quick in case I'm still doing... If I'm still sitting around here working with each person here, if I'm still needing to heal for some reason and click on somebody, I've got my, again, another set of small abilities here to heal. It's like Medica 2, well, if I'm hitting off, I can change it off and switch it off and heal quickly down here. Bar over here for a party bar, then up here at the top you'll end up seeing a couple around. I have two bars up here, you'll see with I say astrologian, but it's really astrologian. Can't pronounce it right? So we have been having a whole bunch of abilities up here, and these are some slightly offensive, like Fluid Aura and everything like that, to kind of get things off. I can hit tab and do those real quick. And then the different cures and different abilities are all right here to help out. And what's interesting, we'll switch to astrology. You're going to see basically the same set of things. The only difference is you're going to see the additional card abilities here, but pretty much the same abilities are in the same spot. So depending on whatever way I want to heal, it's pretty much not going to change. So I got my draw button, or as eye for an eye as I kind of consider it, you know, basically it's a one offensive kind of thing here. Sinistry versus a couple, some of the white mage ability to good from there. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. I just had it there. Cure 1, Cure 2, your regen. Benediction or Essential Dignity is the same thing. The bubble cure. Asuna, Aspected Helios, so, you know, Medica 2, stuff like that. And the same stuff all the way down here. The bars are set up the similar way around here. Offensives on this side, and again a couple more of the defensive cooldowns over here, and then the Sect and Limit Break here. So in a nutshell, I made it pretty quick and easy to set that up while I'm waiting for this Fate. I made it pretty easy to set up shop and have both classes running about the same. It really shows how similar they are, because if you really take a look at what's right here, the other class does the same thing. It looks like there's a few people coming now, so we'll get ready to come back and battle. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the Fiend. Tank it like a man. Oh, you're not gonna take it from me. I'm gonna take him off you. That's why. Alright, we got you. I'm gonna pull him off you. Haha! Because I is best chain. Oh really, you gonna keep trying to take it off me? I am not gonna let you win, Dark Knight. You provoked it! Haha! You're not gonna win. Go down like the bad person you are. Feral Dawn Sprinter shall lose the battle! Yes, I do horrible accents. Get used to it. Alright, we're gonna do this the right way. How you build more hate off this than me? Well, okay, I'll just keep having to try harder then. Unless you have higher eye level, he probably has higher eye level than me. Go back to Olda. So we've done the 3 fates, but I know that they have the tracks for 3 locations and 3 battles. So it's weird how I've only heard that music, unless they really are doing it by party size. Which would be very unfortunate that they haven't made people aware of it. We'll have to try it out later, because you can go to those fates on their own. The easiest one to reach, obviously, is in Lanasia. We can party up with people there. So remember the Epic Bunny slaying me all the time with that music. Get out of that room before the ERP gets in hardcore. Looks pretty badass. Look at the surprised look on her face. Bronze Lake. Interesting. I would go out to Camp Bronze Lake. Yeah, that would have been a long walk. I hope this one uses different music. That one goes all the way through Heaven's Word areas and everything too, like this goes, but I know they're probably not going to go that far. They want everybody to enjoy this. And while we're going through this, one thing I'd like to say is that music is definitely an awesome part of life, and the great part of this game and any part of good Final Fantasy and MMORPG. With that in mind, I actually have written some music recently, so if you guys ever get a chance, if whoever watches this stream, please go ahead and head to www.youtube.com/user/burnunit83, and you get to hear some wonderful stuff I put together. So get a chance to listen to something called Ghost of Sekigahara, as well as the final march of the Ashigaru. So kind of in theme with the what we're seeing here with our warrior samurai here. Alright, here we go, some additional music. Good, that means this event's extended. Naoshi Mitsuda, thank you for your music. Also, Matsu worked on some of it too, but a lot of it was Naoshi Mitsuda, and somebody named Mashiyoshi Soka did some. Oh, I gotta do that one again. That's fine though, we can do it again. Naoshi Mitsuda also did music in Final Fantasy 13 2. It was pretty much the main soundtrack writer of that one, along with His Royal Highness. I'm forgetting his name all of a sudden. This is gonna bother me. Wow, it's taking me a while to kind of remember this stuff. It's gonna really bother me. Masashi Himatsu, that's right. It's you again, evil Dark Knight. You're trying to take this from me. I'm clearing my limits, yet your bar is just so high. I like how you bow to it, then we're gonna kill it. Can I come back? can't take it from me now. Oh, everybody's leaving. Somebody wants to watch this at 3 in the morning, 3:30? Yeah, I know, I picked horrible times, right? Well, it should be like 8:30 at night. Back in Nihon. Just in case somebody was watching and subscribed. Yeah, put out an alert later for it. I still got set. Ooh, never mind. I gotta do some work stuff later. This boss was actually a little tough to take down. I mean, it's not killing me or anything. So last bit of talking to Iroha in Limsa itself. As we go to Bulwark Hall. Sounds like there's more to this quest. Yay. Oh. It says report to. It's got the finished quest symbol. There's supposed to be more to this. Show me something really cool, please. Alright, show me something cool. Come on. There's literally music for all 3 city-states, so this is kind of strange. I hope it lets us do stuff. Come on, be a second quest to this, please. Kinda wanna go to Final Fantasy XI to fight this battle. But I'm not sure my character in Final Fantasy XIV would live. It'd be eaten alive. Alright, no time to make fun of or burning at this one. This is sacred moments. Oh yeah, some interesting fun here. Look, K-Sith! I think some people are going to skip all that stuff. Yeah, it's kind of the feels for a second here. Just one more reminder that that game's still there after so many years. And one day we'll be looking at this game in very similar fashion. So this quest series is not over yet. That is very good. Well, that happens to be the event, but that doesn't mean we're done quite yet. So, let's go ahead and take a look and see what happens when we equip everything. Pretty snazzy. I like it. So with that said, everybody, thank you very much for visiting my stream this evening. Everything we set up for the night now. So I will catch you around. Don't forget to catch out my music again at www.youtube.com/user/burnunit83. And thank you very much again for attending my stream this evening. Have a good night.